Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
We're looking at If Shark Tank Was Asian by Stephen He. So, for whatever reason, what's his name? Uncle Roger. Like, I'm just gonna be very straightforward about this, and I apologize to the actor who plays Uncle Roger in advance.
Nigel.
You're a talented dude, but I just don't like that character at all. Everybody in the world loves the character except for me, so I'm allowed to be the one who doesn't like Uncle Roger. I just think the voice is quite annoying. Stephen He's Asian dad. I can't get enough of him.
You've never seen Jeenie Weenie either, have you? I love her.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, she's great.
That being said, I will make an exception for Uncle Roger if he's collaborating with Stephen He. And I'm like, all right, cool, I can stomach it. But I've listened to him actually talk. He sounds nothing like Uncle Roger. I'm like, why can't you just be that guy more often?
Sometimes a little bit like Uncle Roger is just like his accent on steroids.
However he sounds normally, I'm totally cool with. It's the Uncle Roger voice that just goes, ugh.
I love it.
It makes
it
makes my
Hiya.
No, it's that. That's the one.
Hiya.
Oh man.
Niece and nephew. Oh, I love it.
It just makes my ears bleed a little bit.
I'm a fan.
But anyway, Chara's a big fan. If there was a T-shirt with the Hiya Hiya on it, Chara would buy it.
I'll buy it. Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Stephen He, for allowing us to react to this. Very, very much appreciated. Y'all, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. While you're subscribing and upvoting, subscribe to Stephen He. There's a link in the description below. You can click on that link of the original video and upvote and subscribe to him from there. Here we go.
Last time I see hole this big, I still with my ex-wife.
Hello, I am a professional Asian, CEO of Failure Management. Today, we have branched out into the fashion field. Investors, have you ever been shopping outside and you run out of space in your bag? We have discovered the solution and virtually broken the laws of physics. Okay, we have identified the problem and we have removed the bottom.
What?
Say you want to go to the supermarket, you grab some stuff, but it's too much to hold. Well, not for the infinity bag. It don't weigh anything else. That's right, we've cracked the laws of physics, okay? Say you're going to the gym, you want to bring some clothes, to change into. Of course, it's so trouble to hold with your hand, right?
It's so trouble to
pop
hold
it into your infinity bag. It won't weigh an extra pound. Don't want to hold your phone at a concert? No problem. Fully taken care of. See, this is a very new solution that we are the first in. We also branched out to other fields. Nathan, can I have you up for a demonstration?
Yeah, of course.
See, our failures are very important. Those things you call children. Go ahead, put this brand new line of infinity backpack on. We know that children carry so many backpacks because they need to get the A. Well, that causes back problem. With infinity backpack, you are guaranteed to not have any extra weight. How does it feel?
It feels great.
Exactly. Okay, thank you. You can keep the bag and go down inside.
There's a problem though. I think you'll keep a straight back, but I don't think you'll keep a straight A's.
How many have you sold?
We have a very high profit ratio, okay? My uncle in China has
What happened to his mustache?
What do you pay your uncle?
And he's 5 years old, so we legally don't have to pay him.
Oh, okay. I like that child labor, my favorite.
Does it work on my ex-girlfriend's emotional baggage?
Even better, it works on your entire ex-girlfriend. We make no problem. It's like a sleeping bag. You take your girlfriend out. You open sleeping bag. You say get in. No problem.
Last time I see hole this big, I still with my ex-wife.
It sounds like your mother might have put you in an infinity bag when you were a baby.
That's where I got the idea. Okay, so I would like to ask $50 million for 2% of the company.
I'll do it for 1%. What?
All the Asians are like, do you know math?
Hello, investors. Does anyone here have a cousin your parents are always comparing you to?
Yes, sir.
Well, this is your ideal cousin.
Oh,
What?
he's handsome.
He has a 5.0 GPA, unweighted. He's a doctor, engineer, lawyer, rocket scientist, and the CEO of Blinder. Works 26 hours a day.
That's average.
And he also plays a lot of instruments, including including all of them.
Very basic.
How are you supposed to compete against this? If only you had a cousin that was a terrible influence. Now introducing your cousin. For a one-time purchase, you can buy me. So that you can compare yourself to your cousin. These are my academic achievements.
Why didn't he get an iPad instead of that computer?
What would I use your money for?
None.
For marketing, we could use it for consulting. I would use it for this. Thank you.
Wow, okay.
So how much are you asking for?
It actually depends on the customer's salary. So like, for example, how much is your yearly salary?
$2.
$2? Well, it costs you $2.
I need the calculations.
You want to borrow? I don't.
There has to be like at least 12%. How many cousins can you serve? How much volume you have?
One. Yeah. I could make more.
So you pay money to buy you, Uncle Roger gonna pass. I'm not in the human trafficking business.
No, it's
you just
not
want
human
a
trafficking.
Kid.
It's
Kid different.
You want-
Kid, okay, you can adopt. You pay money for Asian kid. Angelina
I
Jolie,
can
that shit.
make iPhones. I could.
You can make an iPhone.
Yeah.
You have child labor attached to you.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say so?
Okay, see, here at Failure Management, we really need failures. So I think you're fantastic.
Thank you.
Stephen, he is always cracking.
I know.
He's always cracking.
I know.
I've wondered from time to time if he does it on purpose, if he's like fallowing it at all, because he's always cracking up. He always has a hard time keeping a straight face.
Oh, no, it's true. I think that's part of the charm, though. This is really interesting because I thought that this was going to be more of like, I guess, more of a scripted sketch,
Right.
But it
all improv.
feels really improvised, very loose,
Yeah.
and it's just really fun to see who's able and comfortable with a lot of the improv here. Like,
With that accent and everything.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he didn't do an accent. This guy, I don't know who he is. The one
no,
right
I don't
now.
know who he is either, but I feel like a lot of maybe Stephen He's stuff is really off the cuff as well, and
Uncle
definitely
Roger as
Uncle
well.
Roger,
Yeah.
yeah, and also like he's a comedian, so he's
Right.
really quick.
Yeah.
Hello investors, I am the CEO of Beijing Kong. Here at Beijing Kong, we have crafted an energy drink that help you study and also take you down memory lane. If there's anything that growing up Asian tastes like, it's emotional damage. So introducing emotional damage, the energy drink. Emotional damage is the MSG of energy drink. My son used to listen to Cardi B. After emotional damage, he now listens to Cardi A+. This drink put my therapist out of business.
Hold on. That was really good. That was really good. I'm laughing over the next joke. Hold on.
Cardi A+. This drink put my therapist out of business. This tastes like my son's acting career. If you give this to your children, they will move out next week. It also is very suitable for gaming.
God, he's got so much trauma.
Next week. It also is very suitable for gamers. When enemies see you, they die. This is emotional damage, the true taste of growing up Asian.
Yes, I am so excited to tell you that I'm partnering up with GamerSupps. When I first tried them,
a
it
real
amazed
thing.
me how much it actually reminded me of growing up in China. A lot of you guys know I'm a huge gamer, and this reminds me of sneaking out of my house and going to internet bars as a kid. If you know what I'm talking about, you are a legend. This drink has 0 sugar, 0 calories, tastes great, delivers energy, and is also cheaper and healthier than soda. We are even doing a caffeine-free version as well. GamerSupps and I are so confident you guys are gonna love it that we're covering shipping and giving free samples for free. True story, when GamerSupps approached me, I said, why don't we make a drink called emotional damage? And if enough of you guys like it, they're actually gonna make it into a real flavor. So the link to get your free samples is in the description. No credit card required.
What would emotional damage taste like? This is what I want to know. Like when they're coming up with a flavor, right? Like, what would emotional damage taste like? I feel like it would have to taste really bad. Like, it would have to make you feel sad. You know what I mean?
No, I think it's just an ironic name.
Like, wah.
No, I think that, I mean, what you're suggesting is definitely, that would be interesting. I think, again, people would drink it ironically, almost like the throw up beans.
Yeah,
from the Harry Potter
exactly.
beans.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Like,
I suppose you just adopted that accent a little bit there. That's what I'm thinking.
I can't help it. Okay, like I just, I fall into it when I'm around.
What would
it.
emotional damage taste like?
No.
Jaby, you tell me.
Like I was hanging out with my mom, right? And then I noticed that I just started kind of talking in her inflection. I'm like, oh great. Now I'm just like doing weird syntax and speaking weirdly.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I think it's cool that he's got a drink, though. I mean, I think that he fully will have support behind this drink. There's no way it doesn't become a flavor. There's just no way. Like, it has to become a flavor. I would purchase it just to support him. I mean, it's free, so... Like, you don't even have to... That's the cool thing, is you don't even have to put any... You don't have to front any money. They'll just send it to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is an easy thing to support.
Anyway,
Yeah.
enough about the thing that sponsored this video. Like, what about the video? It was fun.
It was fun. I was hoping for more.
Me too,
if I'm being
actually.
completely honest. I think I got what I wanted out of it, which is Stephen He doing improv. I think that I would have wanted it longer and a little bit more focused. It felt very off the cuff, and I was hoping for like a circuit, like the other guys going up and doing their pitches as well. But they were just mostly sitting there being the judges.
This one had a lot more people. I watched another one on someone else's channel. He was in this as well. He plays the violin. That one was really funny because it was a Asian's Got Parent, and it's basically like if the panel of judges were Asian parents. That felt, like you said, more focused than this. But the cool thing about this, they've got a bunch of Asian influencers and personalities here that, I mean, I recognize some of them because I follow them.
I only recognize Uncle Roger.
I also recognize Jeenie Weenie and her husband here. And so I'm sure that for the community, the Asian community who love to follow people on YouTube, it's just so heartwarming to see all of these people together.
I found Uncle Roger less annoying in this one. I actually found him funny here. I think it's more when he's talking about the coriander and the rice and all that stuff. That's when I just start to lose my shit a little bit because he starts to make that sound and I'm like, okay, it's too much, guy. But like when he's just improvising off the cuff, I actually enjoy his comedy. Like him and Stephen He. There's another video they have together that I wanted to do a reaction on because I think that could be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
So-
no, I think you ought to give Uncle Roger another try. I think it was just the first video that was a lot, but now he's done so much more and he's kind of cemented the personality a bit better. And then, there's other characters
usually
as well.
these things get more extreme with time. They don't usually calm down.
No, I feel like he's more chill, but still really, really funny.
Yeah, well, okay, I'll check
There's
them out.
lots of in-jokes. If
Yeah,
you
no,
watch
okay,
enough, there's a lot of in-jokes.
okay. Jesus.
Uncle Roger.
Maybe it calmed down because he got sick of the voice. I saw an interview with him. I forgot where I saw an interview with him. He was just talking in his normal voice.
Yeah.
The impression I got, low key, he kind of resented Uncle Roger a little bit. It seemed like he was just annoyed that that's what got him super famous, that character.
Right.
Because he's probably a versatile dude. Now he's sort of stuck being Uncle Roger, if that makes any sense.
Sure, but I enjoy it. I know I'm probably with the millions of people who subscribe to his channel and watch his content all the time.
Sure.
And
Blink 182 has more songs than All the Small Things. That's all I'm trying to say.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
and I've listened to his podcast as well. I support that way too.
Sure.
Just
I didn't know that, but
Yeah.
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 So,
He's got a podcast, you guys. I liked the improvisational stylings of Stephen He and Uncle Roger.
the cousin one I thought could have been stronger. The cousin one was sort of like a half-baked idea is what it felt like. I mean, it sort of was working because there was this one moment when he goes, what are my achievements? And then he goes to the next slide and he says, what would I do with them? Because he had no achievements.
Yeah.
I mean, that was funny. It's just that he was cutting himself off from the camera. I wish that he was more camera open
Yeah.
so that we could see what's going on the laptop and we could see him better. Because he was cutting himself off from the camera, it felt like it lacked a great deal of confidence, even if he had it.
Yeah, I wonder as well, like, because I'm not familiar with his background and
Right.
stuff. Like, Stephen He is an actor.
Sure.
And Nigel, I'm gonna probably mispronounce his last name, but right? He,
It just seemed like you made a
NG,
noise.
right?
It just sounded like you made a noise.
I'm no good with those last names. I do apologize.
Sounded like you got frustrated. Nigel.
Nigel,
Get over here.
he's a comedian, so he understands a certain sort of showmanship and performance, right? And
Right.
so I don't know what that guy's background is, if he's more of like just doing TikToks or like social media stuff, and maybe that's not really his forte, kind of.
They must have shot a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
together.
and then just picked the funniest parts.
Well, I'm sure they shot stuff for their other respective channels as well.
Oh yeah, they did. I mean, I've already seen one of the ones, and there's more. So I think it's so cool that they collaborated, and I'm kind of like, how do I get to collaborate with you guys?
You have to be an improv person.
I know.
You gotta start improv on your channel. They'll see you, and then
I could do it.
they'll start doing it. I tried to tell you ideas to do, and you never took to it. If you had listened to bad Asian. If you had listened to me, you'd be on that couch with them collaborating.
Instead of a failure. Such a failure.
You're not a failure. You're just succeeding in a different medium, in a different lane. But like, I tried to push you down that lane, and you refused to go. So
I'll
there you
just
go.
drink my emotional damage over here.
There you go. Jaby's always trying to encourage Chara to get to the top of the mountain, to the next level. She just doesn't listen to Jaby.
Hey guys, invite me next time. I'll come hang out. For real.
For what?
I'm really fun, okay? I want you to know that I love you all, and I want to be friends. And if you're in LA, which I think some of you guys are.
If Stephen He brings you on, you have to make a commitment to doing improv comedy on your channel. Like, you have to make a promise to me and to Stephen He and to yourself that you're going to put out at least 12 episodes a year of good improv comedy. Boom.
If Stephen He wants to hang out with me, I will do that.
All right, you guys, you heard it here. So there it is. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.